40 kills on this map again and again, so we'll see if this is going to be a factor. But obviously, the Brazilian side is like heavily favored in this. Like we can't, you know, never mind that it's been an odd day. They should win this like 9 out of 10 times, maybe more than that.
The double nade onto Magic and Asilian. They're just taking so much damage. They haven't even seen anybody yet. Finally, Madi's going to be able to start putting some shots through, and there you go. Madi with the first headshot, but then Taco comes in and takes out Magic.
With the follow-up, Madi going down. Bomb has been planted as well here, and this is going to make for a really awkward retake, I feel like. Asilian is halfway dead, and he's carrying the kit, and he obviously can't drop it to anybody else. Freeze is now, well, one shot away from being all the way dead. Pimp now trying to see if he can flank around, the only one with any real health on this lineup, and gets the first headshot. Second one comes in. Pimp, oh, he's out of bullets, and he can't do it. Taco ends up dropping him down, and it's still a 2v2, and that bomb is so far ticked. I don't think they can do this anymore. Taco, he's just buying so much time. He picks up a shot as well. It's going to be a nice triple kill here for Taco, and the Luminosity picking up that pistol.
Dude, talk about going full beast in the pistol, though. When do we ever get to see them go, like, just straight deagle? Like, fair, what kind of a play is that? Straight deag, nothing else. Like, I'm just here for headshots, guys. Yeah. And even got one.
Brazilian Counter-Strike, man.
Yeah, man, that's just no fear.
Let's get ready for it.
No fear, only wins.
But 3 SMGs, though, on the Luminosity side, so that is actually maybe, I think, a bit too bold for my taste. I don't think you can, I mean, we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, many times.
It's hard for every SMG player to get enough kills that it's worth it. But at least if you have this, you have to use them as scouts, right? So make sure that Taco and Fallen aren't getting into any kind of like weird fights here.
Yeah, it's just then, you know, how do you maximize that value, even if you throw them away as scouts? The other, you know, speaking of which, Fallen has a scout, right? So they don't even have like 2 rifles to back these SMGs.
True.
Fallen's just got the scout, and then it's only going to be Taco with that AK. So a little light, considering SK Gaming have gone for the Force Buy here. They're going to have Kevlar helmets to play with. SK, they've gone for a bit of a catch-all approach. That's an interesting position, though, taken up by Madi.
He spent like the last hour like driving himself into that corner. Yeah, it takes so long to get up there.
But dude, that is like very rare.
And they boost to catch him.
Wow.
Please.
Wow, that's so disheartening. But now Magic, free kill for him, manages to take out Taco. That's the AK down, and then he gets a headshot onto Cold as well. Drops him down to 4 HP. That spots the bomb as well now for SK, so they have some good info to go off of here.
Asilian, why did you fire a shot to let them know that you were on the ramp? I just don't know. Fallen gonna get the headshot, and that's gonna obviously be the end of it. Pimp and Freeze, and I think Pimp should at least maybe try and get a kill stick cross here, but otherwise save this scout for the upcoming round. I think that's the play here. Actually, look at the time.
Yeah, that's the thing. They're forced into the B site now, Luminosity. They can't back off. Luckily for them, Pimp is, well, he's only got that scout, and FNX will find him with the MP7. Man, it is a really quick turnover now at the end of the round. Like, that doesn't feel like 3 seconds. That feels like a bit long, much shorter. It's just like immediately turns over at the end of the round.
It does.
Makes it much more difficult to save rifles and to actually. I mean, there is an element there. Like, okay, yeah, saving rifles at the end, but also, you know, picking up rifles off of your fallen mates, you know, picking up gear at the end of the round. Yeah,
it works kind of both ways. It's hard to know who gets the most out of that, really.
Yeah.
Too soon to tell, probably. Nice sniping with the MAC-10. Not exactly what it was meant to be, but I like it anyway. Might get flanked here, though, Cold. Does he realize somebody's behind him? Oh, Pimp! Landing a nice headshot. The bomb is going down, though, but I mean, at least they are making Luminosity pay for some of these rounds on the SK side.
Fair enough. I mean, they are making it a little bit more expensive than it would otherwise be. I mean, as far as Luminosity are concerned, though, right now they just have to be happy that they're going to be picking up the first 3 rounds. Always a bit of a scare there, especially, you know, trying to get through that second round by coming in from SK Gaming. So dangerous with the pistols. But 3 rounds, T-side overpass, that's already pretty good. They're aiming to get that 6-7 mark here.
Yeah.
Well, Taco, he's held on to the AK. Fur, he gets 1 kill with that MAC-10. I mean, they should be able to upgrade fully for the next round. Just Fallen should have enough for an AWP if he wants it as well.
I'm not even sure he will. Well,
wow.
Taco goes down.
Taco goes down. That's the AK that gets caught.
I'm not even sure Fallen will upgrade, though. Like, the scout is still such a good tool, and because they're on the less favored side anyway, I think it's not. I think he's going to keep the scout. I don't think this is such a bad call, really. I don't mind this at all.
I'm just frustrated with the whole idea of your AK guy being so exposed like that you would lose. You don't care about the MAC-10 or the scout, but if you lose an AK, that's $2,700 down the drain. That's a little frustrating for Luminosity to be losing. You know, that round just got really expensive. But nice shot there by Fur. He actually catches Magic, who was just sitting on the edge of the smoke.
Yeah, a play that Magic loves to do as well. That particular smoke, it's like a one-way smoke you can put down, but everybody's seen it so many times that maybe it has become just a tad too predictable.
Once you see it,
look at Body again in the corner, please. What is up with this?
They can't boost against him now, Anders. But look at this. Wow, Taco. Oh, no. What is this? Ah! Oh, it's chaos!
Oh, they even kill each other. Fallen taking down Fur. That is definitely chaos. But somehow, they still come out on top. And now Pimp and Freeze are left 2 versus 3. Pimp, maybe he could punish the bomb planter, but they still need more than that. And that's the big problem here. LG, they're pretty well dug in on this bomb site. Flash in for Pimp, maybe to try and do something. Flash comes through. Pimp, is he going to be able to make it? Freeze picks up the 1 kill. Pimp coming up from behind. They line up for him. Oh, he's going to get the 1 kill. And now Freeze is in a lot of trouble. This is hard to retake with an AWP. If he misses a shot, he's gone to Taco. He's sneaking around the pillar, looking for the shot. And Taco just completely wrecks him. 3 kills there.
Taco waking up as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he is one of those players that we've seen to come alive. He had a rough end to the year. DreamHack winner. He didn't really perform up to his level that we've grew accustomed to. Madi though is going to be kicking himself. And wow, Fallen literally just like point blank shoots Fur in the face. What's up with that? I mean, Taco. The beginning of the year here so far, he's had a pretty strong showing. So good to see that he's able to continue maintain that level. He's leading the way right now for Luminosity.
I mean, I can't be sure, but I think that might have been like one of the few instances of Fallen just purely panicking. Yeah,
serious. That just looked like he was like, something moved.
The triple boost. The infamous. SK did this in an online match as well and actually won the round, I think, because of it. So why not?
Oh, that's nasty.
Right, so assuming no one's going to die, I'll explain what the issue is with triple boosting. I think it's hilarious. I think people should do it, and I think people will do it more in the future. But the problem is, if you're the top guy, the game engine is made so that the top guy will always slide off, which is why they're doing it into a corner, because then he's sliding into the corner. You, by the way, will slide in whatever direction you're looking in, so that's why he's always looking to his right, because then he'll be sort of sliding into the corner and he can't obviously fall off. If he starts looking to the left, he'll slide off to the left, and it kind of ruins everything. But Luminosity, they don't care about the Danish circus tricks. They've already gone into the A bomb site. They're probably going to get the bomb down here. Magic is looking right at the edge for an opening. Fur going to get the one. FNX with another one, and should be a fairly straightforward round here. Good shot for Magic, looking for a bit more. Oh, actually, Pimp, they do a little bit of damage at least.
But this isn't the end of the world, though. It's good to see that SK, they already have that in their arsenal, but also they still have the element of surprise there, because nobody went through from Luminosity into Sewer, so nobody saw that boost. So that means that SK Gaming, they can recycle that strategy and use it again.
Right. I think
still have that element of surprise going for them.
I think it's the sort of thing you only do in like an eco round, because in a normal round it takes so many resources to do it, and even the outcome is questionable. So it's like too big an investment. That's also why I think it shouldn't be banned, because while it's...
Well, you're still putting 3 guys there.
Yeah, it's like the investment is so big for the potential reward that it actually kind of like, I don't think it's like overpowered or anything. But I think it's something we'll see more in the future.
It's just about coming up with the spots, basically, and the players having the time to figure it out as well. Unfortunately for Cold, he basically backs off from that angle as soon as Magic comes around that corner. So Magic gets a bit of a freebie, but then FNX, look at this, charging straight through Restroom, all the way up to top A. He's looking to try and punish.
He might have been hurt by Pimp, though.
Yeah, Pimp realizes, or at least Freeze. Freeze is turned back around, waiting to see if anybody's going to peek his head around that corner. But they're actually just kind of alienated from the site at this point. Luminosity, or rather SK Gaming, the defense on A site. It's going to come down to whether FNX can actually hold them off or not here. Because the smoke goes in. Do they have a smoke for long? Yes, they do. So now SK Gaming, they're on the wrong side of the smoke. They're going to go for a boost over it, but FNX, you should be hearing this. You should hear the steps.
Not sure he's realizing what's going on, but you might be right. Oh, shot's going to miss. FNX comes charging through. He's looking the wrong way, but he still gets the kill. It's a decent trade here, but SK, they still have a man advantage. It's 35 seconds right now on the clock. And that bomb, how is it possibly going to be planted? Fallen, AWP, but he's sandwiched in. I think Pimp is the one playing, by Restrooms. Now Taco's making a lot of noise, and Pimp's going to turn around for it instantly, winning that fight easily. Fur and Fallen left, and they are somehow allowed to get onto the bomb site here. Fur even has a smoke. Surely they're not going to win this 2v4, are they? I mean, somehow they're getting the bomb down. Even that's a bit miraculous.
Well, they hear the steps coming up from the rotate as well from B site. They know that Pimp is in the back line right now, which is why Fallen goes back there with the AWP. He's looking to see if he can't catch the backstabber in the action. And now while Fur's going to be real close to CT ramp, he might be able to catch Asilian, who's right around the corner. There it is. Good spray from Fur. Finds the headshot, but then Magic Boy gets the backstab on Fallen. And Magic Boy with both kills. 3 in the round for him, or rather, a quad kill for him. Total.
Yeah, good showing. And that's what they need. Like, if they, I actually think SK have the biggest chance of winning on Overpass. I think even if they do that, I think they lose the next 2 maps probably. That would be my guess. And if they win it, I think it'll almost certainly be down to Magic just
going ham,
yeah.
Well, he is one of those players. Like, Overpass does seem to be his playground. He does seem to come alive on it. He's only sitting with the 6 kills right now. He got 4 of them in that last round. So, you know, we're still kind of waiting for him to start pulling the cards out of his sleeves. But
yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of level Freeze is going to be on, because obviously he just had surgery, so he's like a little bit crippled. But Modi with a big opening kill there, and Taco going down, and it's a nice start here for SK. They do need it a lot as well. They're 4 rounds down, being on the more favorite side of Overpass, so they got to win their way back.
That's not ideal.
Smoke gonna go up. Oh, nice wall bang from Fur. That could be an excellent, good way to come back in the round.
Yeah, if they could have got that kill on it. So, I mean, just damaging Asilian is helpful as well. Look at SK Gaming, though. They're still kind of pressed up. They aren't fully falling back on the sides, taking, like, full defensive positions. They're still trying to hang around on these smokes in mid. Just keep the pressure up on Luminosity. But it seems like Luminosity, with a minute left on this clock, they still have the Molotovs. They have a single smoke grenade. They have some utility here to set up a B take, so it seems like they just kind of want to go crashing onto this site when they get the chance.
Fallen hoping to be the one to give them an opening here. 40 seconds left on the clock, and they've got all these Molotovs. They could definitely do it. Asilian might instantly be burned out of this corner. And he's actually going to put down a Molotov. Is it going to be timing? He's looking for it. Flash goes through. He's too late with that Molotov. They're already past Modi with a really important kill there on Fur. And actually, they fall back into the Molotov. That is not a good idea. And Asilian picks up a kill. Pimp goes down. 20 seconds now. Fallen looking for an opening, but they're not giving him any. And that means they're going to run out of time. Magic picking up another kill, and Fallen going to go down to Modi. So great round for Modi with a triple kill. I'm not sure why Luminosity wanted to fall back into the tunnel with the fire in.
It was like the combination Flash Molotov, just back out. A little bit of fear being shown there. So far from ideal. I know it's far from ideal, but still, SK Gaming coming alive at least, and they made the correct call as well, having 3 players on that B site. It all just kind of goes according to plan there for SK. They managed to do the damage initially, early on in the round, and then they kind of just fell back and played safe on the sites. Luminosity kind of just getting choked out at the end.
Oh, well, I can see what this is. The Tech 9, or at least partly Tech 9 rush coming into this bomb site. Asilian does get the first kill in there. Good damage, good counterflash is coming out. Asilian with a double. Modi helping out. Some tight defense being put up here from the CT side. Not always so easy to stop that B rush, but they did rather well.
Yeah, good prediction on their part with the HE. I mean, that's really what did it right there. The Flash HE combo, just big damage dealt to Luminosity before they could even get out of the tunnel. And then, well, Asilian plays that angle really well, because that's such a dangerous angle to play from. I mean, when you stand up, the only thing that's exposed is your head. So, well, you know, you get shot, you usually die if you're playing barrels like that. So the fact that he's able to close off that angle and really turn it into like a stand-up fight, really well done by him. Smart play. And again, SK, they're trying to really shift up how they're holding. They go down to long again. So they are looking for that 1-2. Freeze is boosted up in Guardian's favorite spot up on the flowers. And then they have a man holding close Magic behind the tree. And he's been spotted. Fur needs to find that headshot. He nearly does. Magic Boy down to 22 HP already.
And there's the shot from Fallen. Magic is taken out of the round. Fallen did drop a little bit lower, and FNX sneaking up, and this time the result is a lot better. Almost gets that kill. Fur takes down Freeze, and now 5 versus 3. And they are going to get the bomb plant this time around, the Brazilian team, and this is a lot of trouble for the Danish side. They don't have a big economy to go into the upcoming round, so they do need to save. Well, they have enough to buy, but they won't be able to sustain multiple losses here, and even then, saving in a 2v5, not such a bad choice, I think.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it's basically like over and done with before you can even get in there. 1v5 now. Pimp still hanging around here in restrooms. And while Luminosity, that was just, again, a bit of a change of pace from them. They've had a couple of rounds where they've played it pretty slow, where they've taken their time, you know, getting map control and then moving on to a site. Now they actually decided to just press forward. Once they figured out the defense is set up at long, they're like, okay, well, we can just go straight up restrooms, can't we? And FNX with the backstab, that kind of just throws everything out of whack for SK Gaming. So good quick thinking there for Luminosity to really just apply the pressure to the Danes. Pimp might be able to get one out of this, but he will just survive. Again, we're seeing that quicker round end coming into play. And it just feels like it's almost instant, where it's like, okay, bomb goes off, boom, get into the next round.
Wow, I like it in that sense. It keeps the action going, you know.
Yeah, there is that. But at the same time, you know, there is something where there is the hunt, you know, is also important, right? If you can find the guy who's trying to save at the end.
Yeah, it's true. Good flashes coming out from both sides, trying to slow down that push a little bit here. But I mean, Freeze and Magic, they've sort of surrendered control of the restrooms. Sicilian, though, boosted up to get a good kill on Taco. There's a good start here for SK, who are on the brink of ecoing. They must win this round. Ooh.
A little toasty there for Cold. I don't know if Freeze isn't going to help things either. He gets spotted, though, so now Cold, yeah, Cold getting prepared for that. Smoke goes down. That's going to force Freeze to change up. And they're pushing on long now. Luminosity showing some variety in their gameplay, but Magic is going to shut them down. 2 kills for him. FNX and Fur trying to make their way out from long. They get shut, and now, well, it's a 2-on-5 situation. And this is all over the place because in the last round, Luminosity, they dominated. This time around, it's SK Gaming, everything going their way. Cold can't even find the headshot there on Asilian. He might get backstabbed. Yes, Madi lands that shot. And a perfect round here for SK Gaming. So you're talking about them having a little bit of difficulty as far as the economy is concerned. They definitely needed a round where everybody survived like that. Now,
I'm really hoping our microphones are picking up Sandstorm that's being blasted in the background. Someone here at DreamHack in Leipzig. That would be that'd be all Twitch chat would need, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Do-do-do-do-do.
The 11th round is coming up, and you are right. They did need that that perfect round. With some good movement, very quick and aggressive here. Magic, a little bit hesitant, doesn't want to stay around and fight, which could be dangerous. I mean, if you don't have connector control and you're fighting for too long on those stairs, then you could get sandwiched in.
Oh. Not going to get the punish on the man boosted this time. There was a chance, a slight chance there for them to be able to get in. Madi's still taking some damage somehow. He gets tagged down to 75, even though he's playing on the site like that. It's definitely a little tricky. And well, as soon as this smoke clears up, Fur's going to have a little bit of an angle here to work with. He is boosted up on the sandbag. Spots out Madi. Not going to be able to react in time, though. Can't get that headshot. That would have been a sick kill to start things off. Because SK Gaming, they are sitting here on the B site with 3 players. So one of them goes down. Quick explosion coming out, or a quick push coming out from Luminosity, and then they could just lose control of it in the blink of an eye.
50 seconds left, Modi. Oh, he almost catches them boosting. That would have been incredible. He's going to go for it here. Pop flash in, and he doesn't actually overextend. He realizes he's not going to be able to take that fight. Forced back in the side. I think he got wall banged a little bit, though. So he's down to 50 health. But now Luminosity have to push this bomb side. 35 seconds. The bomb is still here. They're definitely going to go for a B push. And it's not that much left on SK to try and stop it with either. Asilian looking for an opening shot, but they're getting closer now. Still no bomb plant. Goes for another fight here. This is a very, very slow round from the Brazilian side, and it could end up biting them just because they're going to end up running out of time potentially. Freeze with a kill on Fallen. The bomb is dropped right there. They need to get to it, and they can't. Freeze picks up the kill. He goes for another one. It's a triple kill right now. And Cold, he's left, tries to get the headshot, and he's going to get it, but he goes down to Pimp. And wow, Luminosity just denied that line across the bomb side. Freeze covering, and they couldn't even get the bomb back.
That's all off that flash from Madi. Like, the flash that allows Madi to peek into Sword. They see the bomb early, and so they had 4 players down on B site with Freeze up in Sniper as well. SK Gaming, they were more than ready. They were just waiting for Luminosity to try and push onto that site. They had everything ready, set, and I mean, we saw what, you see what the result is. As soon as the defense knows, as soon as the CTs know where you're coming from, you're donezo, you're done for. And what is that?
Yeah, you can jump over and look over that wall with a scout. The problem is, nobody ever really just stands that far out. It's very, very rare that you'll find like a CT standing all the way out there.
I'm just waiting for that guy to push forward, for like Asilian to push forward now.
Just as I say that,
yeah.
Like, nobody ever, oh, they did.
He is holding fairly passively though, but you're right.
I mean, in my theory craft adventures, I've found like a lot of different ways to spot that platform, but it never really seems worth it. Like, I always try and count how often people stand there, and It's very, very, very rare. For retakes, people end up there, but then it's kind of different.
I guess there is like the one spot where like the CTs can like jump up on the rail to try and spot into sewer, but even that isn't like super effective.
Yeah, good damage being dished out there to Modi, just forcing him back a little bit, but the bomb is all the way back in T-spawn, so still, right now, I think Luminosity are actually trying to bait a rotation from SK or like a flank. They're hoping that someone's gonna assume that it's a, but like they really want someone to peek, right? You can tell.
It's like Fallen trying to force it, like just trying to hope. Asilian is still playing barrels. Hopefully, you know, he's got good health insurance. Whatever's in those barrels, you know, gonna get to him eventually.
Good double kill for him though. Modi helping out a little bit. Cold and Furrow left. Does not look like it's going to be a bomb plant this time for the terrorist side. And SK about to equalize the scoreline here. For would have been a terrific flank if the bomb had ever actually gone down. Now he's actually risking a lot by making this much noise. Time is running out and he goes down. Was it after the time? I wasn't counting.
I think it was, because he's only got 1,600.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he's going to have a pretty weak buy here. Tech 9, Kevlar. Not ideal, far from
I mean,
it.
the thing is, if he stays alive, he just still doesn't get the round bonus and saves a pistol. So I don't even know what the... That was not necessarily a good play.
They are looking a little disjointed here, Luminosity. You know, really slow plays, hesitation going on to sites. And SK Gaming, they're feeding off of that. Look at this aggressive play coming out now, pushing up the top mid. Big spray coming in here from Taco. He's not able to catch Magic Boy, who makes it back onto the site. And, well, he will get caught in the end, but Freeze with the point-blank shotgun and miss it. And 3 kills here for Luminosity. Modi as well is going to be able to bring it back. He takes out Fur. But the damage is done here. They've got a man advantage, Luminosity, and they should be able to get up onto this site.
Oh, big kill from Fallen there. Pimp could have done a lot of damage if you got that one frag in now. Modi, they even know where he's coming from because he already got the 1 kill, and he's in a lot of trouble. Ends up going down to Cold Zero. This was simply something that actually happens quite a bit. There's a lot of money, luckily, on SK, but people sometimes have too much faith in their Molotovs, or even then, like they put them down and they run just like Magic did. Whereas, you know, obviously, if he had put it down and held that angle and they tried to run through, he would have wrecked them. Because then the bullet slowed, like the bullet tagging would have had them slowed down in the Molotov and it would have been awful. But sometimes people do that, like put a little bit too much reliance in Molotovs.
Same for smokes, right? It's not a wall, guys.
True, yeah.
They can still go through it. Oh, nice flash set up there. Peek into connector. There is Fallen here, but he's safe from that flash. He's just waiting to see if anybody's going to peek, and there it is. He's rewarded. Magic Boy is gone. Very quick shot from Fallen, and Cold takes out Pimp as well. Wow. Well, maybe I should criticize Luminosity more often for the Luminosity fans out there, because they just came alive.
They're certainly winning this round. The bomb is really far away, so Taco has to run all the way back and pick it up, which is a little bit annoying, especially if he's failing the jump, but they have so much time. It's not really a factor unless Modi and Asilian can like sneak in random kills here, but they're not really even in position to do that. And in their minds, they're thinking, well, it's a 2v4. Why the hell aren't they putting the bomb down, you know?
Wow, this is just a gamble on SK's part. Sit on B and hope that Luminosity will make the mistake of giving you a free plant or a free chance at back into this round. Of course, Luminosity not going to allow that to happen. They get up onto the A site for free pretty much, so they're set and ready, and they could go hunting here. Asilian is over towards T-spawn. Modi will get the drop on Fallen. That's the AWP gone. Always a little frustrating to see Fallen off on his own hunting with the AWP like that, especially when they may not have the money to rebuy it in the next round. Now, if SK didn't have much money, they've just given Freeze an op for free, right? Now Modi will get caught, though, so at least they have that going for him there, Luminosity. They're still going to be able to hunt down Asilian here, but if Asilian gets this kill, yep, free. Now he can go ahead and pick up the AWP, and Freeze has an op again.
Yeah, I mean, it's potentially some extra grenades, everything there. The money, yeah, I mean, they would have been able to buy the orb, but they might have been lacking in other equipment, definitely, actually. I think they would have been low on a couple of grenades. So yeah, it could definitely have an impact on the round. 15th is coming up, and we've got a double up set up here in Luminosity. Cold and Fallen each picking up one. Just Freeze on the other team.
And Cold is a perfectly capable opper as well, so something to keep in mind. He's always a threat, and there we go. Quick, aggressive take here on Sewers. Flashes all over the place, and they're just trying to get out of dodge. And, well, Modi's going to come out ahead. He gets a great spray down on FNX, and Taco gets tagged down to 26. Real awkward start there for Luminosity. They thought that they had the advantage, the edge there with their own flashes, but then they take one to the face, and now SK Gaming, they're the ones who are in control of this situation.
But a good start for them. I mean, even if this finishes 8-7, I still feel like Luminosity have got so much out of this first half that they should be all right. Nice flick from Fallen to take one down. They're still a man down, but they've got the time to work with. Fallen quite sure that someone's going to come in from the L-bend, but not so far. Taco gets a free kill on Modi, who was flanking Fallen as well. So that saves Fallen. Big impact frag coming through from Taco. Now it's a 3v3, and that bomb making its way into the bomb site. Pimp, close range here. Molotov onto the site. Actually gets cancelled by the smoke. Otherwise, it would have been nice to try and prevent any kind of plant from going through. And Magic looking over the box as the bomb is actually being pulled back. Do they realize?
They have no idea, it looks like. They're still waiting over on the B site because Fallen is still there. He's keeping them focused on it. He is finally falling back. Freeze is going to be able to get up onto this A site. He just might make it in time. But the bomb could get planted default here, and there isn't a whole lot that Freeze can do about it. If they plant for Optimus, same thing. He can't get the angle. So they thought that they had the B side under control there, SK, but instead now it leads to a bomb plant on the A site, and Freeze getting chased back through Bank.
Oh, sick grenade landing there on Taco, almost bring him down, but they need that kill. Now Fallen is coming in from restrooms with the AWP, so he can help out a little bit too. Fur goes down. Taco gets a headshot with on 1 HP, and Taco finishing that round. 4 kills, and 2 of them at 1 health left. That's ridiculous. It's going to be a round for Luminosity, and they finish it in 9-6, in fact, in the first half. What a situation.
Yeah, what is that? Taco, man. So sick to see him coming back into this, man. He is one of the younger players out there. Not a whole lot of experience on land, but yeah, as far as CSGO is concerned, he's really made a huge entrance along with Cold onto this team and FNX. It really is a pleasure to watch Luminosity play. They all seem to really fit into their roles so well on the team. Fallen with the vision, just making it happen.
Yeah, do you catch Fallen's tweet saying that they were all going to learn English as well? Like, they were all going to take English courses. If they do that, then this is going to be like probably the most god-tier team I can imagine. Now, we are going to move into the 16th round. Second half coming up here. LG playing on the CT side. If they win this round, it'll be huge. But Pimp starting off. He's not dead yet. Knife is out. Oh, he's not going to get it. Pimp actually picks up the USP and drops for Fallen with a kill on Asilian. But this is not a good situation for the CT side. They're a man down. The only thing is, that bomb has still not been planted in FNX. He is sneaking up from behind. It's not done yet. It's a 3 versus 4 at the moment in FNX. He sees the opening. He gets a shot on Freeze, and now it's back to a 3-on-3. That bomb is out in the open. Cold taking down Magic, and now Modi and Pimp are left. They need to find a way back here. They had such a big opening. They can't let it go now. Cold has somehow managed to lock Pimp into that corner, which means, oh, and there's the shot, straight headshot. And Modi doesn't even have the bomb yet. 50 seconds. Can he actually get in here and get the kill? I think that made enough noise that they might have heard it.
So good, Cold as well. 3 kills, 3 bullets. There you go. Cold making it look easy as well, man. He lives up to his name. He's got ice water in his veins. Like, what is up with that?
Yeah, first even saying WTF Pimp, 12 bullets and I knife. Yeah, that's true. He actually did hit him with the first knife as well. Pimp somehow staying alive forever and ever.
We are both bad. That is Pimp's answer. There you go. Well, I mean, again, Luminosity, man. Again, they go for triple SMG and a scout. Single rifle on FNX. Not a super big fan of that, especially considering SK Gaming, they can go for Tech 9 armor like this. And that's just scary. I mean, the MP7, I'll take the MP7 over, like, you know, the Mac 10 any day of the week, but come on. Tech 9s, that's so scary. You want to play for range. You want to make sure that you're taking advantage of rifles. You're trying to take the fights at a long range so that the Tech 9s just can't rip your head off.
I mean, for me, it depends a lot on the map, right? If you're playing Inferno and you're playing with SMGs, you know you're going to get within, like, close range. Maybe it makes sense, but for this kind of map, I agree, it's a bit greedy. It does seem to be working out quite well. Well, it's actually the FAMAS and the Scout doing some work now. Trying to reload in that corner. A bit scary. Backup might be here anyway. Both FNX and Fallen very low, but oh, Fallen with that Scout shot, the grenade, and there it is. He picks up 4 kills, survives with 13 health. Puts Luminosity at 11 rounds.
And a fantastic start for Luminosity. What a hold, not dropping a single man. And now those MP7s may be able to pay off a little bit here.
Yes.
I mean, considering in this round, MP7s really didn't even get a chance to get into the fight. It was just Fallen having a field day with his scout. Now versus, you know, full Glock, hard eco coming out from SK Gaming, the MP7s can really go to work. Kind of want to see them push aggro, just get in there, you know, start taking some fights, just farm up some money here, because in the next round they should all be upgrading their rifles once SK Gaming are able to get up onto AKs. And they do go for a little bit of a push here, just to see if they can't get some control. They get control of Soar's Luminosity, and now, as you guys can see, posted up in Monster, and Fur pushing all the way back here into T-spawn.
Actually, SK somehow see this coming. It's 5 Glocks on the other side here, so even though Fur has a lot of bullets, that might be too much to handle. He's going to peek this corner, and look, they're all there. Fur now realizing, oh, the grenade comes up. They run right into it. He lines them up. Fur, he's going to get the double. Is there any kind of backup? That could have been so much worse for Fur. He could have gone down straight away. He actually did a really good job.
Dude, the monster nade as well, right? That did so much damage to everybody on SK. And, well, yeah, there's Taco. He gets in. Double kill for him. So this time around, yeah, Taco with the triple. Double for Fur. And the SMGs get the shine. So a little bit of extra money there going into this big buy round. And we have M4s pretty much across the board, apart from Taco, of course, who's going to stick on his FAMAS. That's perfectly acceptable. Oh, yeah, this nade.
That peek around the corner literally was that I made a terrible mistake moment, you know? I mean, the thing, even if he dies, obviously he just gives up the SMGs. It's not the end of the world, but still, Modi with a grenade that's going to land right by the entrance to the restrooms there.
Wait a second. Was that a jump script or not? That looked a little bit like...
Do you want my expert opinion?
I want your expert opinion.
Yes, it was.
That was a jump script. Are jump script smokes allowed in the...
I think they're not, but I think I've seen other teams do it, so I'm thinking that maybe there's some confusion on the teams about what exactly is going on.
Perhaps we should reiterate the rules here to some of these players.
Maybe we should. I think because it's a brand new rule, we'll probably, I imagine, I'm not trying to admin, but...
Considering it's been out for a few days and there was a vote from all the players as to whether it would be included or not, Modi, tut boy, you're gonna get slapped.
Are you gonna be the one with the ruler, Semler?
Absolutely.
Fingers on the table.
You know my opinion on the jump script. We've had this discussion many a time, Anders.
Yeah. Well, actually, what I've noticed is that before the ban, most people either didn't care or just assumed that the pro players were probably right in it. And after the ban, almost everyone, at least on Reddit, seems to say, "Why is it banned? Yeah. It's the worst thing ever." So.
Of course, it's always like that, right? But I mean,
yeah. I don't know. I guess right now is not the best time to discuss it. I would love to have that discussion at some point.
You can say it's banned, but right now? Like what's the penalty for using it? Right? You know, has there been something that's been like clearly outlined? You are you know, penalized around if you use the script. Like what?
I don't know.
So what's the punishment?
Well, maybe the punishment is Magic Boy opening up with a good shot on Fur there. Nice one. Get them that entry into the bomb site. FNX taking down Freeze in return. Still a 3v3. They need that kill to get back in the retake here. Cold coming up from behind. Maybe he could give it to them. Right now, he's pretty far away and very hesitant. Fallen goes down. Nice shot from Cold, but is it too late? It looks like it is. Magic and Pimp coming through. Triple kill for Pimp, in fact, and that's going to make it 12-7.
We have a little bit of a decision time here. No, they're going to have the money to go for it. Okay. It looked a little rocky, a couple players on 3,000 here for Luminosity, but it seems like they're going to still manage to get a buy out of this.
Oh, by the way, the other thing is obviously, because currently only the sort of alias command is banned, it could be that people just use the workaround, which makes it, again, perfectly legal. Like, there's a workaround, so you just click 2 buttons at once and you still do it. It's just, so yeah, that's a long explanation.
Oh.
There might be workarounds. It's a work in progress. Let's put it like that.
Okay, well then, what are we discussing here? You know, is it the concept of it then that, you know, like
nobody
be able
knows.
to throw a smoke 100% like that?
That's what the whole debate is about. At this point, it feels like nobody really knows.
I mean, yeah, Modi could be like that, where he's just like, oh, well, okay, interesting. Regardless, what is interesting is that SK Gaming now, if they win this round, Luminosity or Eco. And we can actually see SK start to get some momentum here going on Overpass. Because right now they're pretty far behind. And well, Fallen holding alone, not the best position for him. If he misses this shot, he's a dead man. And even that with the second man, yeah, exactly. You know, you're committed, you're screwed. And if there's a second man coming out of restroom, just, yeah, the likelihood of you surviving that is pretty slim. So 1-for-1 trade, and that favors SK. So if they group up going onto a site now, it's going to be looking pretty good for them. If Fur, however, can catch somebody off guard here in Sewer, that would be pretty nice, but Monty decides to back off and play it safe.
Bomb's still very far back, and this is actually very worrying. I think SK are making a huge mistake right now. Look at the time, 30 seconds as they pick up the bomb, and this is going to take them something like maybe 17 seconds to run into B, which time they'll have like 13 seconds left to actually go for the push. This is a very big problem. Just look at the time here. 18, 17 seconds. Fur going to get that kill on Magic. They're running out of time. There we go, down to 13 as they enter the bomb site, and it's going to be 11 seconds here to try and make it through Freeze. Obviously in a 1v4, but he's going to end up going down. Fur with a triple kill, but I have no idea how they didn't see that coming.
Dude, that was, yeah.
You know, sometimes, even though it is boring work, it pays to actually sit down and count how much time it takes to run places, Semler.
Sure.
It's not fun, but it does pay off every once in a while.
Absolutely. Ever since that was added in as well, exactly. You have it right here. Ever since that was added in, you know, it's like, why don't pros, you know, take the common spots at least? So, you know, oh, if he runs from, like, pit to B site on Mirage, you know, like, how long is going to take him? Nice spray down from Cold, though. This was a forced buy out of SK as well. They did go for the Tech 9 Kevlar. And right now, it's not working out for him. 1v4 situation here for Freeze, and he's getting closed in on from all sides. The Sharks, they smell the blood in the water, and they're going to be able to pick up one at least, Freeze. But he's down to 8 HP, and he shouldn't be falling out. Taco's going to find him in the end.
Great
so
stuff.
Luminosity, man. 14 rounds. And a hard eco pretty much here from SK Gaming, although really what option do they have but to go for the force buy? They can't really believe that they're going to be able to run it back a perfect half.
I mean, right now on the SK side, Asilian and Freeze are a bit lower on the scoreboard, but I don't feel like they're horribly letting down the team. I plainly just think SK are getting outmatched in this particular matchup. Like, if you one-to-one match any player on LG with anyone on SK right now, there are not a lot of them that are gonna, where you can even say like it's close to being even or anything. It's a little bit scary for them here. Fallen ends up dropping Asilian, Modi, Freeze, Pimp. Oh my god, it's a slaughter in the round, and it's an ace for FNX. Somehow he picked up every single one of those kills. 15-7 now.
And Fallen does have just enough money to... That's the other issue, though, is that a lot of the times Luminosity rely on getting people around Fallen to be able to pick up his AWP when he dies, playing this aggressive style. With shorter time between the rounds, they can't actually go there to pick up his AWP like they would normally. So luckily he has the money to buy an op here. But yeah, that might be difficult in the future. He might have to change up his style a little bit.
Oh, that grenade doing a lot of damage, but the opening frag goes in favor of SK. Pimp getting that one through. Oh, look at how low they all are, though. 3 of them at least. A bit scary right now for the Danes.
Oh, a little bit of peek there from Cole, but he doesn't spot anybody, unfortunately for him. Modi does find Taco. And while SK, they're kind of moving around in that death unit right now. They have split up a little bit, but it's still a core of 3 rotating around with that bomb. They have Asilian holding close to mid as well, hoping to catch somebody unawares, and Fallen is the one playing mid right now with that AWP. Just looking restroom, looking birthday, hoping to catch somebody out. This is going to turn into that game of patience now from Luminosity. They need to just run down this clock and hope that SK Gaming are going to walk into their crosshairs. So waiting for the mistake, basically, to be made here by the Danes. And this is all on Fallen. He's the only guy up here on this A site. They've really basically gambled on the B site here, Luminosity, and it might pay off for him because SK Gaming are heading back that way right now.
Yeah, you know what they say, Semler, all good things comes those who wait. So maybe they are going to be rewarded for the patience here. 30 seconds as, again, SK running this clock very low. Unfortunately, there's not a Molotov or anything on LG side. That would be insane at this point because that could buy just enough time for this to prevent the bomb plant here. But Cold is close. He's got FNX there, and now Fallen is showing up with the AWP as the Danes try and make one last attempt to actually extend this game. Good headshot from FNX, but they've already lost one. FNX getting a second one. Bomb has gone down, but that's oh, they line up FNX! He gets 4 kills, and now Pimp is left. Could it be another ace in this one game for FNX? That would be nuts. Pimp is looking for it. FNX, he gets it. It's a double ace and overpass, and Luminosity win the map 16-7.
And Taco just looks so pleased, dude. Did you see that? That little grin? Yeah, that's going to be so frustrating for SK. What is going on?